so this particular unit here we call our Tallboy 480, and this is designed as a pre-wired, pre-programmed standalone power system. And it's, I'll just show you there, it's pretty much designed that a farmer would take this out to his tractor shed. All he needs to do is put this in his shed, put the solar array outside in the sun, and just simply plug it into the MC4 panel connectors located under the bottom. Of course, we provide all the instructions for that. Down here in the bottom we have two 6-volt Trojan batteries equaling 480 amp hour at C100. We also have, just coming up here, we have a couple of power outlets, 2 GPOs and a couple of light switches. That's a light switch for the fluoro on top of the unit and a light switch for the DC LED lighting located underneath and inside the panel. The solar array comes up into these string fuses. From the string fuses they go across to the array isolator. We also have in here a inverter isolator, 63 amp, 2-pole DC breaker. Next to that we have a PLS2 bidirectional shunt adapter. There's our 200 amp shunt there. This is designed so that it will interface digitally with the PL60. The PL60 comes completely pre-programmed and just ready to use. We also incorporated in this control panel, we've incorporated an AC board with a light circuit breaker and a power circuit breaker, both obviously RCD protected as required by Australian standards. So that if a farmer or someone with a weekend hut took this out there, they'd be able to just put it in the shed. They could get their local electrician to just wire in to some adapters we have in here under the panel, wire up through his AC duct and just straight into the AC board. So the local electrician doesn't need to be concerned about any of the DC controls. We also have in here an emergency shutdown, so that in case of some kind of emergency with the batteries, all you need to do is open up this 2-pole isolator. The isolator comes complete with 63 amp fuses. So to switch the unit off, you just pull it down quickly and the whole control panel is totally isolated from the batteries. To start it up again, you probably just need to switch off the inverter, perhaps drop the load by switching off the inverter isolator, and then just operate the 2-pole fuse connector in again. Everything comes up again. You also notice on here, as well as the, let's turn that back on again, as well as the DC lights, we've also got an AC light on the top, just a 18 watt fluorescent light. So that as I said, the farmer really just needs to put this in his shed and he doesn't have to do any other wiring. He's got light on top and power underneath straight up.